because sometimes people don't see your vision or they don't understand where you're going with things. So it's hard for them to be proud of you if they don't believe in you or they don't think that you're going to be successful. But I think I need to like release the idea that people have to approve of what I am doing for me to do it and for me to be successful in it. Assalamualaikum lovelies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sawdatou, aka Bint Fatimah. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you're returning, thank you so much for subscribing. So as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys, I'm ashy as heck. I just got out of the shower and I decided I'm gonna do a get ready with me and just chit chat with you guys because a lot of stuff has been going on these past couple of days, like this week. And I just wanted to talk about that with you guys. So yeah, if you're not subscribed already, let me put on lotion first before I start talking. Guys, I'm out here leveling up. I remember there was one video that I did, I think it was like my first makeup video or something, where I didn't have a mirror, so I was just looking into the camera. But now I have a mirror, yay! Okay, so I'm all lotioned up. In case you guys want to see what I'm using, I just use cocoa butter, and now I'm gonna use, I think I got this from like the dollar stores. I don't even know, but the dollar store is not bad. It's a good place to get stuff. It's Max Block Sunscreen 50. So I'm gonna put some of that on. A little goes a long way. So I'm just gonna put on my hands first, or my hands and arms. And then whatever excess is on my hands, I'll put on my face. And yes, y'all, black people need sunscreen. I learned that this year. Okay, so today's makeup look, we'll just see where it goes. I got a couple of new things in my makeup, I guess, collection. And so I'll show you guys. I think if you didn't check out my last makeup makeup video, in it I showed all of the products that I already had. So if you didn't, I'll put it up in the card so you can check it out. And these are just a couple of new things that I got. So I got another mascara from Wet n Wild. Can you guys see that? I don't know, but it's Mega Wear mascara. I got it from dollar store, so cheap, but it's really, I like it more than the pink one that I have, which is Mega Plump. And I think the reason why I like it is because, let me show you guys, the stick is just a lot smaller. And I also got another eyeshadow palette. It's an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. Oh, I'm not even sure if y'all can see this really well, but it's an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. What I really like about it, it has, like, you know, the line, crease, lid, base. So that way for beginners like myself, it's easy to apply. So I'll start with the base, the lid, the crease, and then the line. What else did I get new? I didn't show you guys my lip glosses, but I got it on Eid. So this is one lip gloss, this is another. I broke the e.l.f. one. I broke the little stick that's in it, but it's e.l.f. Lip Lacquer in Fantasy. And then this one is Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss in Strawberry Ice. I don't love this one because it just be looking a little ashy on my skin. But I think if I line my lips correctly, it won't look that bad. So today I am gonna do a gloss look, I think, but just not on my lids, because I think last time I did a gloss look, I also did it on my lids. I'll insert pictures of both of those times, but this time around, because it's kind of hot outside and I'm thinking of going for a walk, I'm not gonna put too much on my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and I'll start talking. And so recently, one of the things that's been like going on is I've just been feeling extremely stressed for a bunch of different reasons. One of them being that I've been trying to start my own business, and I did, alhamdulillah. I launched it this Sunday, and at the end of the video I'll insert like my promo video for the launch of it, and inshallah I'll be having a website coming out this Friday, and I'll also make sure to put it in the description box this Friday, inshallah, so you guys can check it out as well. But I've kind of been putting so much pressure on myself to finish that and to do it well. So I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow, and I'm using the e.l.f. one. I had gotten in, the other thing that I had gotten was a brush for when I do my eyeshadow, but I don't know, that brush didn't really, I don't think it worked out really well for me. So I'll just be using the little one that they have in here. But anyway, so I had been feeling extremely stressed. I was just putting a lot of pressure on myself to like finish things by a certain deadline, for certain things to be perfect and all that kind of stuff, because it is me launching a business, and I feel like if the business that I'm doing is to help other people's businesses, so if my business isn't perfect, why would other people trust me to help them with theirs, kind of thing, right? So the gist of what I'm trying to do is to be an Instagram strategist. And I got the idea from like myself, kind of, but then also from a lot of different YouTubers and Instagrammers that I follow. So initially I wanted to do virtual assistantship, which would be like, there's a business and you're their virtual assistant, which is like basically a virtual secretary. You check their emails, you manage their inbox, you help them with certain projects that they need to do and all that kind of stuff. But I realized like that's not really the job that I wanted. And I know and I also didn't want to work for like big corporations. I wanted to work with small businesses. And I know a lot of small businesses, email management is not usually something that they really like need. And I'm saying that because like I worked in my dad's company for a while. And I felt like I did help a lot with email management, but sometimes it was more personal things for my dad than it was business. Most of the things that they needed was like in-person, like help, like secretarial help, like paperwork and bookkeeping and all that kind of stuff. So guys, 1 second, I'm just gonna move us to a different location because it's not working out. I'm back and I did a quick outfit change just because I felt like the other one was exposing me a little bit too much, and I also needed to be near the wall because my phone is like dying. Okay, so I'll use my small mirror instead of my big one just so I can be able to like talk to you guys while I'm doing what I'm doing. So anyway, I think I was talking about how I was really stressed because I've been trying to launch my business and I really wanted it to be like perfect, and I haven't always been a perfectionist, but it's something that started from a really young age. Like I'm gonna say maybe late elementary school, early middle school, I started becoming a perfectionist. Like anything that I did, I had to do it absolutely perfectly, or I didn't think that I should have done it at all. And I also started becoming really scared of just like failure and really scared of just like not doing things correctly and being judged by others. And that came from a lot of different experiences, one of which being that, and it's not me like playing the victim because I've been told that before, but one of them being that I've had a lot of adults in my life be extremely judgmental of everything that I do. Nothing I did was good enough. Nothing I did was, you know, it was just a lot of scrutiny. So for example, I was always told that I hung out with boys too much because I have my little brothers and my cousins. So there was an adult in my life who anytime I was around them, she would just complain. I don't know why she doesn't act like a girl. I don't know why she doesn't want to hang out with other girls her age, when literally I had no other girls my age in our house or in my vicinity all the time. The girls that were around me were younger than me, or they didn't come to our house every single day. They lived far away. So when they were around, I hung out with them. But when they weren't, I hung out with my brothers and my cousins because that's who I lived with. So they would always comment on me going outside and running around like a boy and playing like a boy, and how my mom didn't say anything to me and she just let me do whatever I wanted to do. And it was just like that kind of stuff. And of course, at first it doesn't really get to me because I was a kid, and I don't think kids really pay attention that much, I guess, to what adults are saying initially. But when you're hearing it day in and day out, it does get to a point where you start to believe what is being said. I've had adults say how I walk is weird, how I talk is weird, I never have anything interesting to bring to the table. And so I started internalizing all these things, and I think my perfectionism kind of became a defense mechanism, because if I was doing things properly, even if it wasn't the things that everybody wanted me to do, if I was doing things properly, then that would mean that nobody would have the opportunity or the window to criticize me. So in school, I was really smart, alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah. And so school was the one thing that I threw my all into. Like I did my absolute best to be perfect at school, to get perfect grades. I think all throughout elementary school, I always got honor roll, straight A's, maybe 1B, and even if I got a B, I would cry about it, like stuff like that. But I already added the base and the lid. Now I'm gonna add the crease because I don't want it to be pink. I want it to be brownish. So here I go. But yeah, so basically becoming a perfectionist was kind of a defense mechanism so people wouldn't have to constantly criticize and comment on my life and what I did. and it became a habit and it became a way of life. So even when I was in high school, if I had homework assignments or if I took notes in class, I would come home and rewrite those notes all over again because they didn't look perfect. And I remember I used to spend hours doing this, and my mom would just be like, "What are you doing, your homework?" And I'm like, "No, I'm rewriting my notes." And she would just be like, "Why?" And I'd be like, "Because they don't look good, and I want them to look good." Because when I went to school with my perfect handwriting and my perfect notes, everybody had such good words to give to me. And of course, maybe we could all argue that like we shouldn't live off of other people's validation, but we're human beings and it's natural for us to seek other people's validation. So I sought it by trying to be perfect so people can praise me in the areas that I was perfect in, because unlike the women and the girls in my life, I wasn't really that great of a cook. I didn't know how to sew. I didn't know how to do anything womanly. So I was always, people always used to joke like, "Oh, Sawdatou, she's gonna need to marry like a prince or a king, somebody who'll just let her sit and do nothing because she's so lazy, blah, 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 blah." So because of all of this, I've internalized a message that like nothing I do, I can do correctly unless I do it perfectly, then it's correct. Now I'm going in with the line because it's still too light. So anyway, I don't know if any of those have correlations or whatever, but as I've grown older, taken psychology classes, went to therapy, I do recognize how people's words have impacted how I view myself and what standard I hold myself to. So this year I've been practicing like mindfulness. I've been practicing not even just mindfulness, but just like self-awareness and getting to know myself. So that way, if anyone has anything to say about me, I know who I am. You can have your opinions, positive or negative, that's great, but I know who I am. So I've been working on that. And even though it's been working to an extent, like I've been able to release slowly my need for perfection, there's still remnants of it. So then I wind up being really stressed when major life decisions are meant to be made, or when I'm about to make a major change in my life. And starting my own business is a major, never before done thing in my life. And so I always, and when I'm doing things that are huge and big and new, I still seek people's validation, just because, again, I'm a human, but also because I just want people to be proud of me. Is kind of a fault of mine, is that I expect the people closest to me to always be proud of me for all the things that I do. But that's not always the case, because sometimes people don't see your vision or they don't understand where you're going with things. So it's hard for them to be proud of you if they don't believe in you or they don't think that you're going to be successful. But I think I need to like release the idea that people have to approve of what I am doing for me to do it and for me to be successful in it. Ooh, there's been a hair on my nose this whole time. Yeah, y'all ain't tell me. So I've been dealing with that stress, and I don't know if you guys can tell, I feel like the camera has a really good way of like blurring my skin, but I've been like breaking out. I didn't film. I remember last Monday, one of the reasons why I didn't film my face clearly, because I think you guys did get to see my face in the video, which was like my language learning tips, but I didn't do like a sit down and talk. And I also wanted to do the aesthetic thing, but a huge part of the reason why I didn't do it was because I had a huge pimple on the side of my nose and it was bothering me so much. But I'm just gonna embrace it. My skin is not gonna always be flawless and perfect. That's life, and that is okay. And I think that like I have to get used to the idea that like I don't have to be polished and perfect every time I present myself on YouTube. Like, that's the point. People want to watch people who are regular human beings with regular problems, and breaking out is a regular problem. So yeah, there was that. It doesn't look bad. I like it. Okay, I'm happy. I'm pleased. Now let's do some eyeliner. I'm gonna be using my MAC Technical eyeliner, Kajal. Just let me know in the comments and I'll list which products I use, inshallah. And what else was causing me stress? I think just like I've been very insomniac, very unable to sleep. Like I'm literally up till past Fajr and I don't sleep till the morning, and I wake up super late. And that's also been stressing me out, because I feel like the ideal human being should be awake in the morning and asleep, excuse me, awake in the morning and asleep at night. But life has been weird and different, so things can't be ideal. Like, it's difficult for them to be ideal. We're all under quarantine. Life has just been all over the place, and so I've been trying to be patient with myself in that aspect and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I line my waterline. This is my first time putting on eyeliner and not blinking. I'm proud. Good job, Sawdatou. Look at you. I'm proud of you. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do. So now let's do some mascara. Again, I'm gonna be using the Mega Wear mascara from Wet n Wild. Oh, it looks blue here. It's actually green. Whoa, why is the color so different? What I love about mascara is that when I put it on, it makes my eyes look deeper brown. And that makes me happy, because I love my brown eyes. My brown sugar baby. I have to insert that video. The cutest little girls. They're like, does mommy call you her brown sugar baby? And it was just like, yeah, because we're brown sugar babies.
Mommy, does mama call you brown sugar baby too? Yes. I love when mama call us brown sugar baby. Me too. Brown sugar baby. That's me. Honey drip. Bumblebee. Making hits. Sipper tea. You are my eye.
Also, if you see me looking to that side, there's a mirror there. I'm not just looking there just for fun. Ooh, girl, my feet asleep. Also, I never do anything to my eyebrows just because I feel like my eyebrows are a sensitive area. Even when I break out, I usually break out like here, like really close to my eyebrows. So even when I put lotion, I try to avoid putting too much on my eyebrows because I think they're just sensitive. I don't know if that's a thing. It's a thing that people's eyebrows can be sensitive, but mine are. I'm a delicate flower. Chua, I like it. Let me stop talking. Okay, this is what it looks like. Oh, I like this look even. I'm gonna use this gloss, but because it's broken, I'm gonna use a stick from my Wet n Wild gloss. So the color might be a little different. I'm gonna do my lips off camera and then I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. So this is what I have. I like it. I think I might add some of this gloss now. So the thing that's been stressing me out the most has just been getting my website perfect. But then literally it's like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends me signs, because then I saw an article on the website that's hosting my website. It was just like, your first website's not gonna be perfect. And I was like, okay, this is targeted to me. Let me read it. I've just been trying to release the need for everything to be perfect, everything to be prim and proper. Why did I do that? It looks really bad here, but I think it'll look better in the light. I'm releasing the need for it to be perfect because I need to get dressed and make my bed and edit this video. I'm about to just put some lipstick on it. Maybe if I put my MAC, a little bit of the dark matte on top of it, maybe it'll. So my MAC, it's matte lipstick in Sin, the color Sin. So I'm just gonna put it on here. I love it. Look. So real quick, I'm gonna turn this off and I'm gonna get dressed, and then I'll move to a different location near the sun, and then we'll continue our little chit chat. So see you soon. I'm gonna try and keep this intro short because I'm sitting directly underneath the sun and it's really hot. But yeah, basically I'm trying to learn to embrace imperfection because I'm human, and embracing imperfection means embracing myself, embracing the fact that I am a human being. Nothing I do is gonna be perfect ever, and that's okay. And I've just been talking to a lot of friends. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without my friends. Like, subhanAllah, they give me so much encouragement and they remind me so much of the things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us. I've been trying to like read the Quran a little bit more often and just find verses that kind of resonate with me and resonate with my situation, specifically with like perfectionism and all that kind of stuff. And it's been really, really helpful. It is 4:30 or something like that on Monday, and I'm trying to get this video out to you guys by 5:30. So inshallah, I'm gonna go ahead and say my outro. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun just like beating face and just talking, and I really hope that you guys gained something beneficial from me just talking. And I hope that we're all able to embrace our humanness, embrace ourselves, and just live life to the fullest, inshallah. Okay, I'll catch you guys on Friday, inshallah. Asalamualaykum. Oh, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It's free. Just hit it. Just hit that little red button, watch it turn gray, hit the bell notification so that way you can be notified every single time that I post. And also give me a like if you like this video, and leave me a comment down below, inshallah. And I'll catch you guys on Friday. Assalamualaikum. Peace and love. Bye bye.